Hello, Sven. So I'm waiting to hear back about my thesis. And I could be writing a blog, but instead I'm playing with my bunny. He's a little Sven-esque eating machine. He's pretty cute. So I'm practicing capture a little video here. Oh, look at the bunny. I don't know if you can see with the camera, but he's got big ass chompers. And he goes through food like a lumberjack. Yeah. So I've kind of lost my mind lately. Put the blog on hold. But starting today, tomorrow, once I sleep some, I'm going to get back to it. I think I'm just going to sort of, do one wrap-up post. This will probably be part of it. About, the thesis, as the kids have been calling it these days. And that'll be fun. I'm just gonna go back to the day-to-day, because last time when I sort of restarted it, I was just like burnt out from working so hard and kind of really intimidated by how many posts I had to do. So I was just like, oh, I don't want to do that today. I'm too tired. So just kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off. Just a second. Check my email. Checking the email. Nope. Still haven't heard back about my thesis committee. I was talking to them earlier, trying to make corrections and stuff, when my advisor was still up in Berkeley. But he's down in Santa Cruz now, so I think he's arguing with them about whether or not they're going to sign it and whether or not I can be Master Tristan. And that's stressful for me, because I only got 2.5 hours of sleep last night, and I'm sitting right here waiting. But it's okay, because I have a little bunny eating machine. Look at my little bunny. Look at him go. Maybe I'll see if I can get him to eat some over this way. So you can get a few of the chompers. He's pretty cute. He's only recently started hopping up onto our laps. Unfortunately, that means he hops up onto other things also and like rips bookshelves off of shelves and stuff. Yeah, look at those bunny chompers. Can you see the bunny chompers? The bunny chompers are insane. Look at that bunny. I think bunnies are good Tristan pets. I'm a big fan of Mr. Bunnyman. I think I said before in the thing that his name is Coconut, but we're going with Mr. Bunnyman most of the time. Or where's Mr. Bunny? It might be a little bit more complicated when we get 2 bunnies. We plan to get 2 bunnies after my great European adventure. We want to get a second one, but we have to get them slowly because they might kill each other, which is insane to think about bunnies killing each other. Oh, he's a good bunny. He's a good there, so we can get him to go up this side. Go up high. He doesn't like eating things that are like above his head, if that makes sense. I don't think it's like a bad angle for his massive chompers. Look at this freaking chompers. It is incredible. This video chat thing that the Macs do, it's awesome. It's kind of creepy that you can only like see my teeth and Mr. Bunnyman eating, but really, who would you rather look at? Me or Mr. Bunnyman? So Mr. Bunnyman's awesome. But I think if we get a second one, we're gonna get a female, and then we can have Mrs. Bunny. But Mrs. Bunnywoman doesn't sound as cool as Mr. Bunnyman. So maybe he'll just be Mr. Bunnyman, and then, we'll get her with some name. And Coconut's not a bad name for a bunny. It's just sort of, he's more got this, like, his defining feature right now, since we're sort of new to the bunny things, is his bunniness, right? The spectrum of bunniness behaviors is distinct from the spectrum of dog and cat behaviors. So, in my mind, he's still defined as a bunny and not as, like, his own position inside the bunny hierarchy. So, he's on a different distribution. So, since that distribution for me has a population of 1, I'm just referring to him by the bunny distribution. If that makes any sense. Yeah. It'd be cool if I got my master's today. That would make me happy. I might have to drink. You know the little beers with the gnome on them? It's really weird that I'm talking to myself. Like, I'm talking to you, Sven. I'm like picturing Sven. Maybe I should put like a picture of Sven on my desktop. So that way, holy shit, he's gonna take my finger off. So that way, like, I'm talking to Sven, but like, actually I'm looking at me. So there's this whole self-conscious thing. So I described to my advisor earlier when, he made some comment of, it sounds like he missed the worst of it or whatever when I was, going 10 rounds with my thesis committee. It wasn't actually that bad. That, that he thought he missed the worst of it. And I was trying to, describe the way I feel. And I think, the metaphor that I came up with, which was really good, is that, I'm in that instant where, I've lost traction on the road. And I'm hurtling towards the redwood. And I know I should be steering, and that, that should affect my fate, but really, the situation is out of my hands. So there's that sort of piece of, I have no control over this. Greater forces are at work. Although momentum's no force. And I actually think it's even a better metaphor, because, I should have seen this coming. I could have avoided this, hellish sliding and skid, which is going to haunt me for the rest of my days. But I didn't. And, didn't plan around it, just kind of went all willy-nilly. And now I'm sitting here, in that minute that everything freezes, except for me, that minute's turned into about 8 hours. That's a depressing minute. And just, waiting. Dun, 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 dun. Seriously, dude. Mr. Bunnyman is cuteness. Also, rocking the bathrobe. Rocking the bathrobe is awesome. Oh, for the record, update on that alert. My advisor didn't post the link I sent him. We're going to update the link tomorrow at noon, and then he'll send out an email with the link, so all of my students shouldn't be, oh, look, Mr. Bunnyman finished eating, and now he's like, is there more food? I would like more food, please. Oh, look. He's going to try to get up on the computer table, and we're going to keep him off of there, because if he starts getting up there and feels like that's okay, then he'll eat my cables, and that would suck. No, yeah, so my boss is, basically all of my, oh, hello, Mr. Bunnyman, how you doing? He's cute, how can you not love a Bunnyman? Yeah, so my boss is, going to send that email out to class tomorrow, so they're not all going to get directed to my blog, which would have sucked, but, I told them I'd have it done, and I couldn't get into the FTP site. Ooh, I have an email. I don't care about the particle talk this week. Go away, Mr. Particle Talk. Oh, I think Mr. Bunnyman's going away. Bye-bye, Mr. Bunnyman. Live long and prosper. Oh, you can come back later when there's more food.